taxi. 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 It is a taxi. It's a taxi. How is you? Yes, I'm gonna need a taxi to go to the byoin, which is hospital. After what I just witnessed. Taxi. Taxi. Watashi wa soko ni something. Do ore ni tsukeru you ni taxi ni notta. Okay. So I don't know some of this. What is this? Teikoku. Teikoku dori. On schedule. Okay, so we taxi on schedule, got on the taxi on schedule something. In order, we have to get on the taxi. We took a taxi so as to get there on time. Okay, we got a general idea. Whew. Oh man. Anyway. Happy Lunar New Year to you and everyone, aka Chinese New Year. Yes, look, it is the year of the horse. I am a horse. So it'll be my year finally. How do you say Lunar New Year in Japanese? Kyushogatsu. I will type it out for you. I will type it out for you. Let's do it here. Actually, yeah, I'll just Kyushogatsu. No, that's not it. That's not it. You. Hang on. Kyushogatsu. There it is. Kyushogatsu. Lunar New Year. There it is. Kyushogatsu. Anyway, oh man. Let's say domo mine goto mismo poto. What is that? I can barely read that. Will you be 36? Yes, I will be Sanju Rokusai. Anyway, Takeshi, we got it right. Anata. I would never forget the other meaning of this. Husband. Anata. No, my husband won't come on the screen. Sorry to say. Anata means you, or what a wife calls her husband apparently. Dear Anata. So yes, Anata, you. Anata, there we go. Alright, Toire. Boys Night Losers, we like to sit in the toire. That's right. That's right. It means toilet or bathroom. Toire. Okay. Jimu wa something. Suru to toire ni something shita. Okay. I don't know the rest of that. Anyway, toire. Got it. Okay. Year of the Fire Horse is going to be a good year for you for sure. Well, yes, I really hope so. Thank you. It's pronounced the song. Thank you very much, Mr. The song. Hang on, hold on. Let's see the song. Hold on. Let me see. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for arigato gozaimasu. I will type that out too. Let's go ahead and type it out. Actually, I can just speak it, right? I can just speak it. Let's see. Hold on. Arigato gozaimasu. There we go. Arigato gozaimasu. There you go. ありがとうございます。Like that. I like that. Okay. Close that out. Close that out. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Ona. Ona, which is female or woman. Ona, jo or nyo or me. Okay, so our example sentence is Ano ona wa? Ooh, I feel as though I should know this one. Yoshu? Is this yo? No. Yozume. Okay, I don't know this one. Yozumi. Yozumi. Having served one's purpose. The woman served her purpose. Which is probably cooking and cleaning, right? As they do. As they do. Anyway, here we go. We got it. Okay, is this man? Not man, as in man, but man. 10,000, right? Yeah, man. Or ban. Or yorozu. Okay. Yorozu. We cannot read the example sentence, so we got it right. 10,000. Let's move on. Which is what you're doing right now. Oh, okay. You're being a woman right now, cooking and cleaning. You just got to be taking care of the kids and serving your husband as well. You know? Yes. You say, Anata! Yes, that is, anyway. Kaimono. Kaimono. Anyone know what kaimono is? Kaimono is shopping. Shopping. Kaimono. Kaimono. Okay. Haha wa kino something something e kaimono o shini itta. Okay, so something about yesterday, mom. This. She went shopping yesterday for, what is this? Hankagai. Hankagai. Business. Okay, she went shopping in the business district yesterday. My mother went shopping downtown yesterday. There it is. There it is. And say, wish I had a partner relationship. Well, I wish you as well have that. Yes. This could be a magical year, I'd say. Let's make 2026 a magical year for everyone here, you know? Kaimono. There we go. We got it. Shopping is what I'd be doing in Japan for sure next time I'm there. But I hope to have a friend with me this time. Oh, okay, okay. I hope so too. I hope that you manage to get a friend to go with you and you do plenty of shopping for a whole bunch of stuff. I'm disappearing. I'm fading. I'm fading. Anyway. Gakusei. Gakusei. That's what all of us are right now. We are a Nihongo no Gakusei. Let me actually just say it. Look, I can say it and put it on the screen. Nihongo no Gakusei. Hang on. Nihongo no Gakusei. Here's where we all are right now. Nihongo no Gakusei. Right, I have to turn off the transcribe thing. There we go. Nihongo no Gakusei is what? It is a student. And Nihongo, Japanese student. We're learning Japanese. We're not Japanese like the people. We're Japanese the language. Because I mean, if you wanted to say the person or the race of people, you could say Nihonjin no Gakusei. Like so, as you can see. The first one is the language. The second one is the people. Okay? There we go. Love it. Love it. You know, very soon... Let me see here. Hold on. And say, manifest the good vibes. Yes, I think so. I think so. A student of Japanese. Yes. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Do you know any Japanese, promise? Besides, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Anyway, gakusei. Here we go. Ski. Ski. This one is to like something. You like. So, if you want to say that you like cats, neko ga suki desu. Or let's go ahead and say it. I just love to actually say it. Is there a way I can do it on my keyboard to transcribe? No. No, it doesn't appear I can do it on my keyboard. I wonder if there's another setting I can do on my keyboard here. This would make it actually very convenient. Do a keyboard shortcut. Keyboard shortcuts. I don't know. I don't know if I can do a dictation on my keyboard, like a keyboard shortcut. That would make things so convenient because I have to just press it on this keyboard. I guess it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but after look, I'm sure there's probably some way I could possibly do it. It would just make it more convenient if it was this keyboard here instead of the one that's on my laptop. Because I have to go like this, like go all the way up here. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay. Neko ga suki desu. There we go. That's how you say I like cats. Neko ga suki desu. Okay. Not at all. Oh, you don't know none. Okay. I think it'd be fun to learn. Okay, so then you could say Nihongo no tensai janai. That is what you would be. Nihongo no tensai janai. You are not a Japanese genius. But watashi wa Nihongo no tensai desu. I am a Japanese genius. Anyway. Actually, I'm not, you know, gosh, I just, yeah, this is just great. I need to have the Google Translate up as well. Why just have, you know, I need to have the Translate up as well so that I'm not like, I'm saying all this stuff and it's like, is she actually saying something that's actually real? It's like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anyway, ski, which means like. Yeah, we were just looking at that. Okay. Okay, ringo to banana dochira ga suki desu ka? Okay, so do you like the banana and apple? Dochira, is that like over there? Which do you prefer? Okay, which one? Which one? Which do you prefer, apples or bananas? And if I were to say, let's actually bring up the translate here so I can actually see here because I think I know how to say it here. So which one does everyone like more? Banana or ringo, apple? Which one do you like more? So let me, okay. How do I do this here? How do I do this? I want to add, let's actually just duplicate this. Duplicate. Actually, maybe, let's just do this instead. Okay. It's being cut off. It's being cut off, which is why I didn't want to capture it like this. Let's go back to this and let's see if I can duplicate this. How do I duplicate? Okay, there we go. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. And then now Google Translate. There we go. Oh, it just made a copy of it. I didn't want an actual copy like that. Sorry. Just causing a problem here. Just causing a problem. Oh, maybe I can't have more than one screen capture source. Maybe. Here it is. Here it is. Finally. Finally. Okay. Finally got it. Okay. So. Now we can have both open. We can have both open. Let's go ahead. So, if I wanted to say now that I prefer banana, if I want to say, okay, guys, if I want to say that I prefer banana to apple, which I guess, you know, sometimes I do. There we go. I'm right in the center. Let's see what everyone else said first, though. Okay, apples for me, gas. Okay, so apples give you gas. Is that what you're saying? Apples give you gas? Is that what you're saying? Am I reading that correctly? The fruit oh, have you ever tried microwaving it? Maybe if you microwave, it'll be a little better. I don't know. So, I want to say, it's a little bit interesting how you have to do this here. So this should be correct. Banana yori ringo no hou ga suki desu. There you go. There you go. I prefer apples to banana. But if you want to say it the other way, you would need to, let's go ahead and delete this. I was actually trying to say the opposite, that I like bananas more. Ringo yori banana no hou ga suki desu. So let's go ahead and flip it. Let's see what this says. This says, Watashi wa ringo yori banana no hou ga suki desu. Okay, so yes, okay. So you begin with the one you prefer least. Ringo yori banana no hou ga suki desu. Okay. So basically, you don't need, let's go ahead and flip, how do we flip it again? How do we flip it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you don't need this. You don't need this unless, you know, you do that. Ringo, that is apple. Yori, that is like a comparison. So you're making a comparison. Banana. No hou ga is basically like more than, like not really more than, this is basically like also a comparison. Suki desu, which means that you like. So if I do no hou ga is better. Okay? Or if I type in yori, it'd be more than. No. It's not twist, but you don't use it just by itself. So yes, that's basically what you would do. So if you want to say that you prefer cats over dogs, which I personally do, inu yori neko no hou ga suki desu. Okay, so inu yori neko no hou ga suki desu. There we go. Just like that. Anyway, move that off for the time being. Actually, I literally just closed out of Google Translate. Why did I just close out of Google Translate? Let's not use it anymore right now, okay? It's just not bother. We have words to learn here. Ski, like. There we go. Okay, here's everyone's favorite amazing word here. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. See, I love bananas, but I can't eat them because of my HRT gives me too much potassium. Ah, yes, absolutely right, with the spironolactone, yes. This is so impressive. Oh, is it impressive? Thank you, I appreciate that, thank you. She's an awesome Japanese teacher. Ah, yes, you can call me, Otamu Sensei. Who knows the word? Okay, so I'm sure people know the word sensei for teacher. But if I'm referring to myself as a teacher, I don't call myself a sensei. I call myself a kyoshi. Kyoshi. So, yes. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Anyway. Okay. Love Nekos. Wish I had a Neko pet right now. Aw. Yeah, you do not have a Neko, unfortunately. I don't either, but I have Nizumi. So if I want to say I have 2 mice. I don't know what the counter is for a mice, but I could say... I would say Nitsu no Nizumi. I think so. Let's see. Nitsu no Nizumi. Nope. Nezumi. There we go. Nitsu no Nezumi, maybe. Maybe that is correct. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Is impressive and you're ready to tour Japan. Am I really? Am I really? Am I really? So there's multiple ways that I am learning. So that first of all, konnichiwa. Yeah, each character has a sound. So let's go ahead through them here. Ko ni chi wa. Although this one's actually pronounced ha, but in a lot of cases it's pronounced a wa. That's not actually the character for a wa. Let me show you the actual character for a wa. No. Wa. That is the character for a wa. Right up here. That's the character for wa. This one here is ha, but you pronounce it wa under various circumstances. Actually, a fair amount of circumstances you pronounce it ha. So this one is more of like a n, like an n sound, like a n. So konnichiwa. There we go. Konnichiwa. Okay. But here's the thing also. So if you're not familiar with Japanese, so there's 3 different writing systems. Let me show you an example. Real quick. Okay. I'm gonna write out the same word in 3 different ways, okay? Let's do we learned the word for a student last time, so let's just go ahead. Let's use the word for our first student, okay? So gakusei. Okay, as you can see, this is how it should be written, gakusei. But here's what it actually is. Gakusei. Okay, now if I type it on my keyboard just as it is there, it automatically converts. Okay? So, and there's another way to write it here, but these other 2 would not be correct. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Okay. So here's the 3 different writing systems of Japanese. Okay? This is what makes things a bit hard here. So the first one, for this particular word, gakusei, a student, this is the correct way of writing it. These are Chinese characters. And in Japanese, it's known as kanji. There are thousands of them. And it makes it very annoying. Because For example, you can have one kanji that is pronounced 10 different ways depending on the context that it's used in a word. It's very annoying. I'll show you an example. So right here, this word here, iku. Okay? This is a kanji. The first one is. The second one is, as you can see up here, it is the second character of here. These are always pronounced the same, but the kanji will be different. So iku means to go, movement. Or to have an orgasm. Anyway, this particular word, if we look at the kanji for the first one here, iku, here's all the different ways it can be pronounced. Iku, yuku, yuki, iki, okanao, ko, gyo, an, iku, name, name. All these ways it can be pronounced. And my gosh, it is absolutely annoying. So for example, look, hikoki. So in this particular example right here for airplane, hikoki, it's more of like a ko sound. Ko, this one. But for movement, it's iku. Okay, look, iku, hikoki. This one, ko is also ko. Okay, ryoko for travel. Ko, that's also ko. Rinko. Ginko, bank, ko. It's a ko again. Okanao, okay? Okanao. Okay, so okonao. So it can be pronounced many, many different ways, and it's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Okay. And then this third one, okay, so the first one is the kanji, the Chinese characters, which you have to learn a bunch of. The second one is the katakana. I'm sorry, hiragana. The third one is katakana, which this one you would do for like words that are from other languages. Like, for example, the word banana. No. Banana. That is written in katakana. Okay. As opposed to, I'm not going to type it any other way, but it becomes incredibly difficult and annoying. It really does. It really does. So, let's see. So weird. I think multiple of my comments have been blocked. YouTube is so sensitive. I guess so. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure of what you're typing, but yeah, it must not like what you have to say. And I can't even view it. Like, it doesn't show me any comments that are hidden. Like, you would think that it would show me like in like a filtered list. No, it doesn't even show that. Southern drawl accents. Yes, Southern drawl. So you have to learn Chinese characters to learn Japanese. Yes. Yep, you do. Like this one right here. This is a Chinese character. This is kanji. This is roku. This is 6. The number 6. Or riku, mu, mui. I typed stupid in one and I think it blocked it. Why? I wish it would show me, like, put it into like a filter or something, because I understand it. Like, if someone's spamming, like, I could turn that filter on, but anyway. So the example sentence: Watashi wa rokuji goro okita, right? Okita. Let's see, okita. Yes, okita, and that is to get up at 6 a.m. 6. I got up about 6. Okay, not 6 a.m. because it doesn't indicate that, but I got up at 6. There we go. We got it. Mind you, okay, so yeah, it's like, oh, you're just looking at the English when you're saying it. No, I'm not. Okay. When I pull this up here, I am covering the English, so I can't actually see it. So I'm just trying to figure it out based on the Japanese. Let's see. Frank learned to read Chinese. It's very difficult. Frank learning to read Chinese. Frank? Who's Frank? Yeah, Chinese would be Chinese for if you're an English speaker, English native speaker, Chinese would be the hardest language to learn for you. Primarily because of the tones and the absolutely insane amount of characters you have to learn. Let me show you an example. Let me close this out here. I know you can't see all of this. It's perfectly fine. Okay, let's actually view instead this. Here's just an example of characters. Okay, I know you can't see like the full page and everything, but it's fine. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's amazing that you know, when you learn Chinese at such a young age, you're able to just read it like so fast. It's like wow, you know, because some of the characters look identical. Let me show you an example of a character that I just saw yesterday, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks identical. Can you tell the difference between these characters here? Study them closely to basically spot the difference at this point. Let's see, Frank is Battlestar Galactica cuss word. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I learned something new every day. So yeah, when you're reading something and you look at this, you're like, oh, that's like the same character. No, that is not the same character. If you look closely, very, very closely, the top of the left side of the character is different. It's insane. It's like, wow, okay, this is probably the character that I've seen that is probably the closest together. That looks almost the same. It's just like, wow. That looks almost exactly the same, but I literally have a whole list. I'll just show you just a few more. Just a few more, okay? Just like a little, because whenever I spot a character that looks identical, I keep a list. I keep a list. Oh, I'm reading Frank. Okay, I'm reading the wrong word. Gosh, I'm so dumb. Here we go. I keep saying it. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Anyway, so you look at some of these. At a glance, you can confuse them. At a glance, you can confuse them. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, let's do a few more words and then we will close it out today. Restaurant. 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 If you want to narrow it down here, restaurant, 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 restaurant. And I don't know some of these words, so we're just going to say yes. Coco, here. That's to do a speed challenge now, okay? Coco, here, here. Mokuyobi, Thursday. I was drawing a blank there. I was like, wait. Mokuyobi, Thursday. Mokuyobi. Okay. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Which means there is really no English translation. This means nice to meet you, or work together. Please be kind to me. A whole bunch of different things you can use. Usually after you meet someone, you end it with Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Please remember me. Please help me. I look forward to working with you, etc., etc. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Look at this, like Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay. Shashin. Shashin. Photo. Shashin. Shashin. Ohayo. Good morning. Ohayo. Good morning. No, kuru. Kuru. To come. Kuru. To come. Speed round. Speed round, right? Okay. This is right. Migi. 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 Right. Migi. Doyobi, which is today, Saturday. Doyobi. 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 I'm sorry, it's not doyobi, it's doyobi. Doyobi. That's the only real thing here, so it's doyobi. You had to extend out the yobi. Speed round, speed time, san, 3, san, 3. Kayobi, Tuesday, kayobi. Okay, sen, 1,000, sen, 1,000, 1,000. Okay. Deguchi, exit, deguchi. Deguchi, exit. So as you can see here, this is the word for mouth. We learned this earlier. In this particular context, it's pronounced Gucci. But coochie, yes, coochie. This is a coochie right here. Anyway. Let's do like 3 more speed round, okay? Deguchi, okay. Kinyobi, Friday. Kinyobi, Friday. Kinyobi, yatta. No, yatto kinyobi da. TGIF. Yatto kinyobi da. Okay, there we go. Neru, to get, to lie down. Nudu, no, neru, I was right. Neru, to lie down. There we go, we got it. Okay. Toke, watch. Toke, watch. One final one. Sumimasen, excuse me. Sumimasen, excuse me. There we go. Speed round. Wow. Honestly, I think I did good with the speed round. How would you rate my performance on the speed round? Did I do good on the speed round? Okay. Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Yes, genki desu. Genki desu. That means, are you doing good? How are you doing? Genki desu. Genki desu, although usually I've seen it. Let's get the kanji up here. Usually I've seen it. No. I want Japanese. Genki. There you go. Genki. There you go. Genki. So if you're saying Genki desu ka, you're asking how someone is. And then you could say Genki desu. Or maybe even Daijobu desu. Okay, doing okay. So, yeah, there's many different responses you can do here. Genki dis. Oh, I love that. Let's see, like, I can read the English of saying the Japanese word, but I have to learn the intricacies of the Japanese characters to catch up properly, or go back to the 2 colleges I went to. Yes, it is. It's not easy. It certainly is not easy, but it's always a lot of fun. It really is. Daijobu. Yes. So,